My name is Nick Kroll, and I play the character Professor Poopypants. I was really drawn to this project because they asked me to be a part of it. Look, I'm a troll's head. Obviously, the T-shirt says it all. I'm not in that movie, just a huge fan, and wanted to be a part of any studio that was putting out the movie Trolls. I knew some of the people involved in Captain Underpants early on. Nick Stoller had directed and written Get Him to the Greek, which I had a small part in, and I was told that he was writing this movie, and so it felt like kind of a natural fit, and I love doing animation. So, and then once we came in and the team they started to assemble with Ed Helms and Kevin Hart and Thomas Middleditch and Jordan Peele and Kristen Schaal, all are people who are, I think, are really funny and talented, and felt like it would be a great thing to be a part of. What I like about doing animation is that you can keep making it better and better at different stages, updating jokes and storylines. As an actor, it means you can play anything in the world, and to be able to play like an old, weird, evil professor from New Switzerland, which just was very exciting. Professor Poopypants would like to eradicate laughter across the world, and he starts with Jerome Horowitz Elementary School. And he uses the power of Melvin, who is played by Jordan Peele, who's like a nerdy kid who's a real suck-up who doesn't find anything funny. And he uses Melvin's total lack of sense of humor as the means through which to hypnotize basically all students in the school to lose their sense of humor. So they won't laugh, and specifically won't laugh at his name, Professor Poopypants. This is a story that is really about two best friends who love to work together, who are Thomas Middleditch and Kevin Hart in this movie. And I think that, when you're a creative kid, you have oftentimes a partner who you work with, who you write with or draw with or come up with stories with, and it's that friendship that I think really actually drives this story and drives the series of books. And then on top of that, you've got 100,000 fart and poop jokes. It's a dream come true. David was great. He was very open to all of us peppering in our own ideas and jokes and letting us improvise while we were recording. And I think, so when you watch the movie, I think you feel that in the movie. You feel that each of our characters has really been influenced by the comedian or actor playing those parts, and you really do have like a pretty great cast of it. And I think Dave did a great job of playing to all of our strengths. It's a crazy cast of people who are all, I think, at the top of their game and all have great voices. And I don't know if you've heard of Kevin Hart. People don't seem to know who he is right now or interested in his work, but he's great. A couple of years from now, you're going to know his name. And then there's Thomas, who's really funny and actually does a lot of different voices himself, and you can actually hear his character doing a couple different voices in the movie. And then it's Jordan Peele from Key and Peele, and you've got Ed Helms from The Office, The Hangover, Daily Show, who's an old friend of mine and super funny, and Kristen Schaal, who's now on Last Man on Earth and is just the funniest, most talented woman.